Okay, let's get back to work, guys. So, okay, well, I just want to express to you guys how much I feel right now about how I feel right now. Let me just get this out right now. I feel really good. I feel like I'm the man, as you might, it's I think that's the best way to describe it. I'm the man. Cause look at this, we've got a working multi-user station. I mean, there are some concerns I have, like if momentum it doesn't transfer the way I think it does, then we kind of have like all this shit is kind of fucked up, and we need more than one booster. But if everything checks out, all that high level shit that none of you guys are worried about, if all of that checks out when we're finished, then we have like a really cool track design that's expandable. That's the cool thing about this track design, is that you can keep adding docks until your head explodes. I mean, you don't really need more than like 4 docks, but if you have like a 100-person server and you need 10 docks at a time because you've got so much traffic that you need that many docks. Anywho, I just want to tell you guys, that I feel like I'm the man because I've come up with this whole cool little majigger. But let me tell you a couple of things. I have laid down wool in some of the wooden spots. Hold on, there's a zombie down here somewhere. Never mind. Never mind. He ran away. I've laid down wool in some of the spots where there was wood. So there's now wool where there was wood in some of the spots, and that's just a thing for me later on when we're doing the wiring. And I have it mapped out here. I have a little legend that tells me what it means. Hold on, let me turn off the sounds. Okay. The legend of what it means. The wood means that we need that it's a signal that comes from the XOR gate that we're going to build. We're going to build 3 XOR gates later, and you need an XOR gate for every dock that you build. And then for each of the toggle for each of the wool pieces, we just need a output from the toggle. So it's it's not too big of a deal, but I just wanted to make sure that you guys noticed. And I also came over here. And I built this little loop right here that pretty much just takes the minecart back into the smart booster holding chamber or whatever. So I'll flip this switch so that you guys can see that it comes all the way back. I don't know where it's... Oh yeah, it's got to count to 5. Remember, it always has to count to 5. And any minute here it comes. So it's probably, yeah, it's right there. It's still coming around, and then it's going that way. Now I'll close it. So it should drop back in there, and yeah, it's good. My game always kind of lags a little bit whenever redstone, activates on a large scale. It takes a bit of time to stabilize, so if you see frame rate drops, you know why. Okay, so let's get back to work. First thing that we need to do is we need to actually set up our toggle buttons. And in this design, I have a couple of toggle switches that we need to get all figured out. So before, let me try to explain this. Before each okay, when the cart comes down one of these lanes and gets hooked in by the pressure plate, gets hooked into a dock by the pressure plate, then we need a toggle to switch the other side of the other lane. We need to switch the other lane because the lanes are opposite of one another, right? This lane goes towards the booster while this lane over here goes away from the booster, and we want to maintain that. Because if we maintain that, then the cart will always be heading towards the end, and then once it reaches the end and it loops around, it will always go all the way back to the booster. And that's what we want. So that's what we're trying to achieve. So we need toggle switches to tell us when we're switching lanes, because in addition to boosting a cart onto the main line, if we come down up the dock, we're actually switching lanes. We're cutting across an entire lane, and we need input to tell us that we're actually doing that. So we need to build toggle switches, and I'm just going to do it on this first dock, and then I'll do it for you guys on the next couple docks. But first thing I want to try, ooh, this is going to be kind of hard to, oh, you know what, I'll just go break that torch. That's the easiest way to do it. No, because we need to switch all these. Oh, no, I'll just go break that torch. Okay. So this is going to kind of be a pain in the ass for me later on, but for right now, and that's why we have so much space in between the docks, is so that I can set up toggle pressure plates in between them. Oops, didn't want to do that. Did not want to do that. Okay, it's like that. And then you... Okay, so we just need to do some track trickery here. Really simple stuff. Because this track is never going to change. As long as we don't run redstone through this area, it'll be fine. And then we should be able to just... Yeah, okay, cool. And then, if I remember correctly, it's this pressure plate right here that will give us a good signal. And I'm going to break this track piece right here momentarily so that I can place a torch right here. Just to check if everything's running smoothly. So let's break this. And the cart should be sent on its way once the counter counts to 5. And oh shit, we need that track right there. That's not good. Ah, crap. Okay, well, we need that track right there. Let's just put a block with redstone right here. There. Okay, so why? Yeah, that's the reset line. I don't know why it didn't get sent out of the chamber. Oh, because it's not actually changing. Okay, let's break that. Excuse me. There we go. So it activated that pressure plate. Perfect. That's what we want. Okay. And then it should just, yeah, it should just send on its way. Yeah, there we go. It's all good. Okay. So that's essentially what we need to do for the other side as well, and for each of the docks. Cool thing about this is that we have a lot of space in between, so long as we build them 7 apart. And make sure you're making these toggle switches on this side, the side with the track on the ground level, and not the track that's elevated up, because we don't want to build it here. It'd just be a pain in the ass because we need to put torches here, and just build it over here. Take my word for it. Okay. Now. Cool. So that should work pretty good. And the pressure plate should be here. And then we can just do that. And then I'll go flip this switch and then run back over there real quick. Okay. Flip the switch. Ooh. Shit. I didn't think about that. Okay, we have to find a way to hook into it. Oh, we just invert this. We just invert this. Okay. Yeah, that's all we gotta do. Okay. So next time it should work. Wait, where did I break the wire? Right there. Okay, I didn't see that redstone light up. No, it definitely didn't light up. Okay. Oh, you know what? I don't think that's the right place for the pressure plate. There we go. Perfect. Okay, so that's a good spot for the pressure plate. Oh, I should. Okay, and then once we attach this redstone wire, perfect. See, this is like the ultimate debugging tool. This little lever that I built. It's really awesome. Okay. So that's how you do it. Make sure that's all there is to the toggle switches. Is just make sure that you know the booster will hit it and yeah, everything's fine. Yeah. So there you go. I'm gonna wire. I mean, I'm not gonna wire anything. I'm gonna make sure the pressure plates work where I put them for these next two docks, and then I'm gonna replace the material underneath them with cobble. With wood, excuse me, with wood. So I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will probably begin making XOR gates, although I'm not entirely sure because I'm not really thinking about it right now. So yeah, subscribe, bring your goats, bring your llamas, show them the videos, and yeah, see you guys next time.